minutes later, after the train had pulled into Chennai Central Railway Station, the blast took place. Sources now tell us that, not even just sources, even the DGP has now confirmed that the blast should have not taken place in Chennai. The blast should have taken place anywhere around this area. So just imagine, because we are told that it was an unscheduled 1.5-hour delay. So it should have happened along this route somewhere here at Guntur or Nellore. So the blast should have taken place here. Now, what many others are also talking about, especially the BJP state president in the Seemandhra region, he says that considering the fact that Modi was in Tirupati in the morning and he was also to address rallies in Guntur and Nellore, the miscreant's idea was to create fear and panic among the people in this particular area. Remember, there would have been a large number of supporters using trains passing by or crisscrossing these areas. Now, that is not all. What's more interesting is that while the blast took place at the Chennai railway station, we are told that bomb material or bomb-making material were found over here, and 10 more pipe bombs were found. Let me just take you along the route, right over here, at this junction, a very important junction. The Vijayawada junction is a very important junction. At the clock tower, we are told that 10 pipe bombs were found. Now, thankfully, some say that if it had gone, if it was not detected, it wouldn't have created problems. But sources from the police tell us that if it had actually gone out with people over there at the clock tower, it would have created massive problems. So this is the route that this particular train takes. Nellore also figured prominently on Narendra Modi's campaigning itinerary in Seemandhra today. A few hours later, the BJP bigwig addressed a BJP-TDP election meeting in Nellore town, brushing aside all fears and speculations. Well, Modi must have rubbished a terror plot against him. With the blast in Bihar, the twin blasts in Chennai, the Tamil Nadu DGP's startling statement and the crude bomb seizure in Vijayawada have surely raised the spectre of the BJP star.
Welcome back. Well, the terror threat did not stop Narendra Modi from carrying out his series of rallies in the Seemandhra region. After he targeted K. Chandrasekhar Rao, who is the TRS chief in Telangana, today it was the turn of Jagan Mohan Reddy, who got targeted by not only Narendra Modi but also his associates Pawan Kalyan and Chandrababu Naidu.
BJP's face of 2014 elections, Narendra Modi is desperate for numbers. Not only for himself, but even for his friend under his wings in Seemandhra, Chandrababu Naidu. The desperation was clearly on display on the second day of Modi's tour of Andhra and Rayalaseema. After a darshan of Lord Balaji on Wednesday, Modi looked a politician reformed from top to toe. The Saffron Party's Prime Minister hopeful addressed a series of election meetings in Madanapalli of Chittoor district, Nellore and Guntur. A Lord's wish or that of Chandrababu Naidu, one wouldn't know. But Modi was seen in Madanapalli and Nellore lacing his speech with a compelling criticism of Jagan. Modi's call to the electorate to choose between the BJP-TDP combined and the party full of plunderers and jailbirds was his first insinuation against Jagan. He chose not to take the names of Jagan and YSRCP though. But who he was trying to run down was a simple guess for the Seemandhra folks. Modi also made a mincemeat of the Congress and showed a special liking for the Gandhi family. He kept harping on the need to side with those who can develop Seemandhra and not those turning into a scam Andhra. But Modi proved to be a far cry from the firebrand power star Pawan Kalyan, who singled out Jagan and his father, late YSR Reddy, in his scathing attack. The founder of the nascent Janasena squarely blamed the father-son duo for the bifurcation of the state. Pawan Kalyan kept raking up the issue of Seemandhra pride repeatedly and wondered if Jagan was lacking it when KCR fanned hatred against Seemandhrites.
YSR Congress hatao! Seemandhra ko bachao!
Modi and Pawan Kalyan, quickly shifting gears, looking to ruffle some YSRCP feathers, came on expected lines. The sense of urgency to counter the YSRCP has its own reasons, stemming from TDP's concerns. Just like the TRS in Telangana, the Jagan party is largely speculated to sweep the May 7 polls in Seemandhra. If at all it is some worry, it is for the TDP battling hard to bounce back into power. With two big icons coming to its aid, TDP chief Chandrababu Naidu's grin only became broader. He came up with his own share of rhetoric against the Congress and the YSRCP. He called Manmohan a robot remote controlled by Sonia, Rahul an anarchist and Jagan a psycho. But here is the catch. Despite the so-called Modi wave, the BJP is still seen as a party that aided the division of the state. Pawan Kalyan is no doubt a big draw at all of the meetings. But will these two charismatic leaders be able to play the proverbial Pied Piers to boost the TDP's vote share is the big question. Durga Prasad for News 9, Hyderabad.
And while Digvijay Singh's affair with TV anchor Amrita Rai created quite a flutter in the political circles. But now it seems like this particular issue has opened yet another episode of Digvijay Singh versus Narendra Modi.
I'm not a coward. I'm not a coward.
Yes, this is what the Congress leader Digvijay Singh had to say a day after he confessed about his relationship with journalist Amrita Rai. Well, Digvijay is not a coward. Then who is one?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, I don't hide my relationship with Mr. Modi does. I'm absolutely clear in this. I'm not a coward, which Mr. Narendra Modi unfortunately is.
Yes, he called the BJP Prime Ministerial candidate Narendra Modi a coward. And a coward because he had kept his marriage under wraps for all these years. The senior Congress leader also stated that he had courage of his conviction that he was ready to face any consequences.
Well, whatever it is, it's a private matter, which I have made it public because I want people to understand that I have nothing to hide. I have the courage of my conviction and I have the courage to face consequences.
This is not the first time that Digvijay Singh is taking on Modi. The Congress leader had taunted Modi when he had publicly acknowledged his wife for the first time. Even now, when he has been caught on the wrong foot, he continues to do the same. While Digvijay is trying to put up a courageous face, the BJP continues to lash out at him on moral grounds, stating his wife had died just a few months back. Well, the rumblings have been put to rest by Digvijay Singh and Amrita Rai after they accepted their relationship. But one knows this matter is not going to die down anytime soon. So what will be the BJP's next reaction after Digvijay's bouncer? Let's wait and watch. A News 9 report.
Well, we know that elections have come to an end in Karnataka, but that does not give a reason to politicians to not adhere to the problems of the people. But today, former Chief Minister Dharam Singh disappointed many villagers who had gherowed him to ask solutions to their problems. Here's what happened.
Scorching heat, dry land and hundreds raising their voices in unison. This was the scene witnessed in Bijapur right outside Congress Lok Sabha candidate Prakash Rathod's house. The protesters sloganeered against the leaders and waited in the heat as they learned of former Chief Minister Dharam Singh's visit to Prakash Rathod's house. And they didn't budge until the former Chief Minister came out of Prakash Rathod's house. Now the protesters had just one demand to make to the former Chief Minister. Release 2 of their panchayat members. Now you must be wondering, what is their demand all about? Well, the story goes like this. From water woes to protest. On the 29th of last month, 2 panchayat members went atop the water tanker and protested against the local authority for failing to supply water to them for over a month. But after the protest, the 2 panchayat members were bundled into the jeep and put behind bars for attempting suicide as claimed by the police. Now villagers of Honaganahalli feel that the police department has acted inappropriately and the 2 panchayat members should be released immediately.
ಪೊಲೀಸರು ಆತ್ಮಕ್ಕಡ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಿ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ ಏನು ಸಾಯ್ತೀರಿ ಸಾಯ್ರತ್ತೇಳಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರು ಹೋದಿಂದ ನಾವಲ್ಲೇ ಕೂತಿಂದ ಮತ್ತೊಬ್ಬರು ನಮ್ಮ ವಿಜುಗೌಡ ಪಾಟೀಲ್ ಬಂದಿಂದ ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಇನ್ನು ಒಂದು ವಾರದ ಒಳಗಾಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಒಟ್ಟು ನೀರು ಅವ್ರು ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕರು ನಾ ಕೊಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಹೊತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿಂದ ನಾವು ಎದ್ದು ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಂದೆವು ಎದ್ದು ಬಂದಿಂದ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಗೈತೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಿನ್ನೆ ಮೊನ್ನೆ ನೈಟ್ ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ನಿನ್ನೆ ಡೇನು ಫುಲ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಿನ್ನೆ 12:15 ಸುಮಾರು ಅಥವಾ 1 ಗಂಟೆ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಅಷ್ಟು ಗಂಟೆ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಬಂದು ಅರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು.
Meanwhile, the protesters who were hopeful that Dharam Singh would look into the matter were upset after he cared a damn despite them gherowing him. Probably he would have thought that the elections are over in Karnataka, so why bother? So all he managed to do was take a dig at Modi and accept a few faults of the Congress.
ಒಂದು ವಿಚಿತ್ರವಾದಂಥ ವಾತಾವರಣದಲ್ಲೇ ನಡೆದಿದೆ. ನಿನ್ನೆ ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳ ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಆಕಾಂಕ್ಷಿಯಾದಂಥ ಶ್ರೀಮಾನ್ ಮೋದಿಯವರು ಒಡರದಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ ಚಲಾಯಿಸಿದರು. ಚಲಾಯಿಸಿ ಬಂದ ಮೇಲೆ ಕಮಲದ ಹೂವು ಕೈ ಇಟ್ಟುಕೊಂಡು ವೋಟ್ ಹಾಕಬೇಕಂತೇಳಿ ಯಾವ ಏರಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅವರು ಅದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಪಕ್ಷದವರು ಕೂಡ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ವಿರೋಧ ವ್ಯಕ್ತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ.
Well, Dharamsa, this attitude of yours surely wouldn't have gone down well with the villagers. But thankfully, since your party workers were promised to look into the matter, you might be spared from the curse of the infuriated villagers. Ashok Yadalli for News 9, Bijapur.